Did I kill the music by accident? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking the school of Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Fuck Yuri. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I think I fucked up the music, so I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Doki Doki boom. Yeah, she's not that happy looking anymore. This is some good title screen art. She probably has the best pose out of all of them, honestly. Alright, let's get back to this. There just isn't music, okay. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I had only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Octile. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Oh, she knows about that. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, but I'll have to explain it later. Exchange, Monica. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Siri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all. That's not what you say. You sound like a prick if you say that. At least phrasing it like that. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. There's no music. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 go down my head, get out of 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 my head. Wait, oh, let's just get out of get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing my poem. When a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. What the fuck did Monica say? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. You realize you fucked up by not keep bringing her with you. What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Oh, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. The bitch is creepy. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you really fucking should have. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect to answer since she's not picking up her phone. Where the fuck are her parents? Well, yesterday I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want it to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Dab! Yep. Welcome to Doki Doki, motherfuckers! You really left Sayori hanging this morning. Yeah, sadly, I've had this game spoiled to shit, so I knew this was gonna happen. Alright. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. It has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. The swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never! Never! End. Yep, that's the end of the game. So yeah, this is the final part of Doki Doki Literature Club. See everybody in the next one. Doki Doki bum jada lum bala bum dum. Oh, in case you're wondering, let's see. Looks like this is a game where we can go back and fix everything, isn't it? But we're not gonna. We're gonna do whatever the fuck this thing does. Isn't that exciting? Boop. Let me check some real quick. Ah, motherfucker. Oh. There's our save slot. Yeah, these are a little bit different this time around. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see. You already know this dialogue. And let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking together to school. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and start blinking at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. I'm really fucking hungry. I should go make that pizza soon. I got 3 pieces left over. And I still have more hot sauce to put on it. It's not weird because there's buffalo chicken on it as a topping. Also jalapenos. Sausage, pepperoni. Oh, it's so good! Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Octile? Monica? That's not who usually shows up here now, is it? Oh my goodness, I truly didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, beautiful. Basically completely out of my league of legends. Rocket League of Legends. That could be a new game. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. That was glitchy. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, reading. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess, you judgmental bitch. And besides that, a member's a member, right? Bitch! Did Monica say she? Hey, Octile. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor and help my hair flow even higher? I won't ask you to join, but you could at very least visit my club. It would make me really happy. Please. That fitted well with the on. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Minika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Octile. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look forward to the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I think we should... Oh, I get it, because we made a save and that glitched. Okay, I was going to say, if it's deleting my save, that's sketchy. Oh yeah, but yeah, I should end it here, though. Yeah, that's the end for this part. See everyone in the next one.